Hey there, Virgo. Okay, so this is the Are They Coming Back? Why Did They Leave spread from March 2nd to March 9th, 2018. And we're just going to be focusing on just that. So I'm going to be shuffling the cards here. And already I get your card, the Hermit, and the Celebration card, the Four of Wands. So we could definitely be talking about a family situation for the Virgo, okay? So let's see what we can get for you guys. I'm going to shuffle 2 more times. Shuffled a little bit off camera, so we don't have to shuffle a hell of a lot here. But let's see what we can find out here. Could possibly be involving an Aries that's imbalanced and tyrannical, or a Scorpio that's imbalanced and tyrannical. So that's fun. That is a fun little reading. But we'll see what comes up. I'm just letting you know the cards I'm seeing. Lots of signs here and when I'm cutting the deck. So, okay. So, first card is, what are they thinking right now? So the person you clicked on this video for, what are they thinking right now? Look at that. What did I tell you? I knew that would be coming up. So, the Emperor card in reverse. So, what are they thinking right now? I feel like they're not really... Okay, so this card to me, it's like the, it's like a really mean parent, or it's like a really mean authoritative figure, almost like a dictator, okay? So what are they thinking right now? They're stubborn. Again, that Aries kind of energy I could feel, but in a very bad, negative direction. They are quick to anger. They have this, like, don't mess with me kind of energy. Like, they can back it up. They're not like a pushover kind of a thing. These people, when it comes to standing their ground and being angry, they're like experts at it. That's definitely what I'm feeling here. Jealousy, stubbornness, I'm seeing a lot of that here. So what are they thinking? Nothing good, okay? Not getting a good feeling here. What are they feeling right now? And we get the Fool in reverse. Okay. So what they're feeling right now is that they cannot start anything new in their lives. They cannot start a new direction. They cannot start anything like that. I'm definitely feeling like they are feeling right now like they are stuck. But I'm like emotionally, I'm not picking up a ton of emotions, right? It's easy to express anger because it's a defensive emotion. There's a lot of defensive emotions out there, and anger being one of them. And when I say defensive, I mean, it's an emotion that if you tell someone they're angry, they'll disagree or whatever. But if someone's crying and you say, oh, you're sad, they're usually not going to disagree with that. They're usually going to be more in agreement with you. This emotion, though, this person is stubborn, and they're stubborn about being stubborn. So that's fun to deal with. But I'm feeling right now that they're stubborn with themselves, especially. So possibly there's a new project coming up, there's a new job, there's a new start somewhere, and they are not taking it. I feel like they're just being stubborn. They're just staying in something they know won't work, but they're doing it because they're doing it. And that's that. So if you try to get an answer out of them from this stubborn place, the only answer you're going to get is, I'm doing it because I'm doing it. You're going to get those kind of asshole answers, is what I would call them. So why did you like them? I'm curious about this as well. So why did you like them? And we get the Four of Swords. So you liked them because you felt like you could rest around them. You could have possibly been through some bad situations before this happened. You could have possibly been in abusive relationships, or you could have had something with the family, like a falling out with the family, and this person was there and kind of stuck by you during that. But I feel like you like them because you could rest and you could finally recuperate to some extent. These people were your rock. You kind of put more energy into them than they did in you, but in so doing you kind of created a codependent relationship. Not kind of, you did create a codependent relationship. This person wasn't equipped to handle a relationship with themselves, and codependent relationships are where we kind of just glaze over the imperfections in ourselves, and we just attach to another person, and we say, well, they compliment me so well, and it's you know, that's good. That's good to have that, but at the same time, there were so many unresolved issues on both your parts that neither one of you could move on as individuals, and so you decided to create an enmeshed figure that was neither you nor them. It was a new kind of entity, and that's where codependency and enmeshment comes into play. So what did they like about you? And I get the Six of Swords in reverse. So what they liked about you is that you wouldn't really ask questions about things. You wouldn't really search for them or try to find anything in them, and which is sad, but I feel like that was the way it was. So there were moments in the relationship where you just said, well, that's the way it is, and you do deserve better than that. But I feel like you kept trying to justify to yourself, well, they're just that way. You know, you can't have everything, is kind of what I keep hearing. You can't have everything, you can't have everything. And it's like, well, you can't have everything, but, you know, basic communication, talking about your feelings, being able to go to bed without being angry at each other, that's not a you can't have everything situation. That's a basic, simple relationship need to know where you stand. And for you to not have that and to try to justify that, that's how badly it got, right? And then you would say, well, at least he doesn't beat me, or at least she doesn't beat me, or at least, you know, something like that. At least they don't beat me or something. And some of you may be in an abusive relationship, and whether they're doing that or not, if you're ever thinking in your mind, well, at least he doesn't do this, and it's a really negative thing, you have to get out of that, because that's not a good place for you. You should never be thinking that way. You should feel safe in the relationship. You shouldn't feel like you're walking on damn eggshells all the time, or like you're gonna disrupt their ego, and then when they get mad, they're gonna take it out on you in an emotionally abusive way, physically abusive way. But that's what I'm seeing, you guys. So then we have, are they coming back? And I get the Moon card. So you could be dealing with an Aries, you could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer. But are they coming back? I feel like once you start working on yourself and you start getting rid of these darker, not darker in a way like they're negative, but these parts of yourself that you haven't looked at for a long time, I feel like once you start doing that kind of work and you start healing, they will come back. I feel like they're the ones that left, right? Some of you, that's not the case. Some of you, you left them, and some of you, they left you. But I feel like if they left you, view it as a blessing, because this person wouldn't have left in any other way other than to do like a power play where they're going to try and manipulate you to get you back. So I do sense a very narcissistic energy here when we're starting off with the Emperor in reverse. I do sense that. And if you guys are dealing with that kind of energy, these people don't have emotions like regular people. They're so emotionally blocked off, and there's nothing you can do about that. There isn't. You don't have to change this person anymore. There should be an actual relief here. But what happens is, when we pull away from narcissists or that narcissistic energy, we feel like we don't know what to do, and we have this anxiety, and that's because this surplus of energy comes back. We're empathic, right? And when we pull away from a narcissist, they're not taking our energy anymore. And when we start pulling away and cutting the cords, so to speak, not giving energy to the narcissist, we get all this energy back. And at first it's anxious, and at first it's like, I need this person back, but really what's happening is you're getting your energy back, and you don't know what to do with all this extra energy, right? And so you need to work on meditation and calming yourself, because all this energy that's coming back is coming back to heal you. It's coming back to help you and to show you what's up, okay? That's what we're working with here. So, the real reason why they left, and I get the Justice card. So to me, the real reason why they left was, I feel like they're saying that they left to balance themselves, but the way I've been reading this reading is that I don't feel like they're going to balance themselves. I feel like there could have been a Libra, and that's why they left. There could have been a third-party situation with a Libra, and that's why they left. And I feel like this person doesn't know them, and so they're trying to make a new start with this person that does not know them. I feel like you know them inside and out, And regardless of that, you still loved them and you still cared about them. But you got to understand that the way you loved and cared about them, they didn't have that towards you. If this is the narcissistic relationship you're in, they did not have that towards you because they couldn't. They don't understand what that means. They can take it. They can understand the taking part, but they can't understand the giving part. And in a relationship, there has to be equal parts taking and giving, because that's what a relationship is all about. Are they my soulmate? And we get the Magician in reverse. This is literally the most narcissistic, manipulative card in the deck, okay? I can't make this up, you guys. Are they your soulmate? No. Have they said it? Yes. Have they claimed it over and over again? Yes. I do feel like this person manipulates. Look up these terms, okay, to know if they're a narcissist or not. Look up gaslighting, okay? One word, gaslighting. Look up blame shifting. Look up traits of narcissists and tell me what you think, okay? Because I'm getting that this person is a narcissist to the nth degree. This person's like a crazy narcissist. And you need to get out of this situation. So they're not your soulmate. It was just a relationship where you needed to learn about yourself. And in a painful way, you needed to learn. But hopefully you've picked something up from this, okay? And hopefully you're in a better place now that they're gone, that they're out of your life. And if they're not out of your life, I would say definitely look into ways to get them out of your life. Because I do not feel anything with that. Like I said, look up narcissists, look up how it is that they operate, because they can operate in a way where it doesn't seem that way. Look at how they are in public versus how they are in private. Are they completely different when they're just with you? Like mean and abusive and all that thing, and then in public they're really nice? That's persona shifting. That's like changing who they are as a person. Narcissists can adapt to who they think they should be in any situation. That's what they do. Okay? So if this reading resonated with you guys, let me know. Okay, like, share, and comment. You can also email me at vitalprana1@gmail.com, or you can check out my website at vitalprana.net. I've got it linked down below. I have a new soulmate reading on there where I talk about everything with a detailed soulmate. So we got names, we got like what will the name of your soulmate be, romantic soulmate. What will the color of their eyes be, color of their hair, length of their hair, where you will meet them, when you will meet them, their race, and there's a few more questions on there too, but I go into detail and explain all that stuff, and you guys can look down below. Those readings are 25% off right now, so if you're interested, please let me know. I love you guys. I will talk to you next week. Take care, and namaste. Bye.